Hello, welcome to my tutorial how to import your custom character and animate blend shapes in Audio2Face. Alright, first of all you need some kind of skin because we are gonna animate this, and you just select the skin and you will need the Blender 3.4 Alpha USD branch from your Omniverse. And when you open your project, you can go into the Omniverse add-on and export it as dynamic. And when you've done that, you can just go in here and select this. And you can either drag or drop it, or you can just select it here. After that, you just export it to your directory wherever you want. Already did that. Then you open Audio2Face. We just will need a new scene, this one, and we can just open our project. This is this USDC data. You can just drag it in and you can see, okay, we have some transform. We have our face in here. We can look at it. We can see our mesh. Yeah. Then we can just go to character transfer. Yeah, we need the full face, import fitting templates. Perfect. We will just select our skin. We can just select this mesh and then click on plus. Then it will ask us to orient our characters for the coordinate system of Audio2Face. Up is already correct and forward is -x. I already tested that. Then you can just set up your character, proceed. We don't need any teeth or gum. And after that's done, you have those two lovely faces. You will just need to connect your face with this from this green one. This is called the open mouth mark, and this one we will need later. So next thing we will go for the mesh fitting. For that we need to connect those two, and by going into this add mode, you can click on the face either of this or this and start adding points. So you just start with one face and then you just add another. You can already also start here. Also, if you hold it, you can still edit the location of the points, which comes quite handy. And yeah, for the eyes, I will just use 4 points, one on each edge, and then up and down. Yes, this is like the most manual thing you have to do. After that, you don't need to do anything manual anymore. After that, it's just testing. So after those 4 points here, I will also go for a point on the nose, on the forehead. You know, even go for 1 point on the bridge if you like to. I also like to have one on the bottom of my nose, so it knows where the nose is, how far it goes up. And then on the sides of the nose. Those are some points you can even find some professional users do. Although I also did a lot of tests myself, so those should be fine. When you're doing the mouth, it's actually better to not go in too close, not like in here. So you can just need to go a little bit farther. It's giving better results. And after you've done the mouth, I will just go in and do also 2 on every side. We can add 1 on the chin. You can even go for a few more. You can go for where the head is ending. Like for this character is ending here, for this is here, because I have a little bit more of the upper body. And you can also go for some of the side chin points. Can be handy for animating the jawline better. and one in here, so that it's just matching up to your character better when animating, and one on the ear, yeah, on the other side. So after this process is finished, you can also, I would, if you want to go for the eyes, the eyebrows, and have those move more correctly, you can make those. It's not necessary because we are just focusing on lip sync in this tutorial, so eyes aren't that important, but I will just show it. And I mesh fit. And now the program will go over all those points, and then it will adjust our own face to this and create a result after that, this mesh. But this is gonna take a few seconds, depending on how dense your mesh is, obviously. Right, now you can see our face got adjusted to, or got deformed so that it fits the screen mark. It's fine for this. We can see there's some problems here in the ear, but you don't have to care about it. You just go in and go for you can for example also save now, what I would also do, or you can just save later, it doesn't really matter, but I will save now. And you can save as I will just call it matched. And after saving all these layers, we can go in and go one back. Sorry. I go once back. So when you can't go once back, you want to delete the fitted mesh, and you can just show in your own mesh again here, because it's just here, and then you can start mesh fitting again. And now you can see the fitted face, and now you can just begin the post wrap. And you'll get your own, your old face, and you get this result data, the blend space. And this you can also, if you had a drawer, you can also go for that, but I don't. We'll just animate the skin. So we will just generate our blend shapes here. Now there will be here. You can see those are some blend shapes done in like few seconds, like a few minutes. It's hitting the 10-minute mark, this video. And you already have the 46 Blendshapes. In the future, they will hopefully integrate more. They are planning on going for 52 in the next. And maybe in the future you can import your own Blendshapes. This is currently not supported. Alright, now you can export your USD data. And we'll just do this. And I will go in directory. And I will just save this as blendshapes.usd. Now we exported Blendshape USD and USD skill. And now we go back into Blender and we can just look for our Blendshape USD skill. Here, Blendshapes USD skill, did it just today. And then we can just choose this file. And if we'll just, we don't need this, we can hide it. Then we go to our skin. So we just need our skin for this. We can see there are no shape keys in here. Now we can just import the rig and transfer shape letter. It will take a few seconds, then it shows transferred 46 total shapes. And we can see our skin, it has all the basic shape keys. We can, for example, jaw drop or whatever. And now how to make your own animation. So the next step, you don't need the Omniverse anymore, you just need Audio2Face. The Omniverse add-on in Blender, I mean. Now you will just need to import your Blendshapes USD skill into Blender. For that, you drag and drop your USD skill into the stage, and you can't see anything. So why is that? This is because in Blender it scales really weird. So you need to, in the property, you need to add transform opt translate rotate scale by 100. Also, you would need to rotate it. This is my rotation, maybe yours is different. And then you can just go in here and just adjust the size. Perfect. So now with this this new skin, we can see, okay, we have a skin, we have a joint. There's also one animation, but it's not used yet. We have a skin with all our plane shapes, and now we just need to match those up. We can hide our correspondences here. We can hide this open mouth arc, and now we just need to focus on those. And now we can give this mark in the Audio2Face tool ATF pipeline. So if we will choose a regular audio player, not a streaming one, we need a regular core, or we can go for full face core. I will go for full face because there are more options for emotions. And yes, attach. So as you can see, now the faces have changed. They can now play audio, and now you have like your first character point by point animated, and because it's mesh fitted with this. Now we have to hook up this and this, because now we need to transfer all our animations to our Blendshape model. For that, we go in Audio2Face data conversion, and we select our input mesh. Our input mesh is always this result. And our Blendshape mesh, this is the right one. This is always with neutral in the end. And after that, we can set up Blendshape Solve. And now we can see all those Blendshapes we can, for example, just ignore all those. We can multi-select all of those, and we can just toggle use. And now you can see, for example, that the animation isn't going for the top face. So perfect. So we are able to toggle those. But we'll just activate those. As you can see, when I start the animation, it isn't really working that good. It's still only very slightly animating on the right. This is also because of the transformation. So you need to adjust those here. The weight regularization, I would just put this like as far down as possible. You can even go for as far as it goes. Smoothing we don't need. Weight sparsity is fine. And now if you test it again, it's quite close. So as you can hear.
The beige hue on the waters of the loch impressed all, including the French queen, before she heard that symphony again, just as young Arthur wanted.
Perfect. And if you want to animate your emotions, you can just go in here and, for example, change the blend shapes, anger, even like here, and just put it down to 0. Maybe this is even working. And we can try to play it again.
Including the French queen, before she heard that symphony again, just as young Arthur wanted. The beige hue on the waters of the loch impressed all, including the French queen, before she heard that symphony again, just as young Arthur wanted.
So as you can see, this is working just fine. We can back to neutral, and if you want to export this now, as you can see, this is the face you will export into Blender. We just export our Blendshape weights as JSONs, and this is the direct export directory. So we go into the stylized pipeline, then we go for our cache, and in there are all our JSON cache animations. We'll just call this queen, because there was a queen in this audio. And we can adjust FPS. We go for 24 because that's how fast it's in Blender in default. And then we can just export our Blendshape weights. It will also animate here. It will also go in and try to make all the JSONs for all the audios in your folder. So we take a different folder with your audio, and we'll just go for a sample one, like this voice hunters. We select it.
I had stayed up to write a few letters, but it was not a night for working.
For example, this, and then we just export it into this folder. I already had this file, so I'll just overwrite it. Perfect. So now we go back to Blender, and with this skin with all the shape keys or blend shapes selected, we can just go in our scripting, and you can import this script. I can give you the script in the description or send you a link, and you will just need to play this or run it. Then you go to layouts, and hitting N, you have this Josh tools, and in those Josh tools you just need to create animation. Then you go to your cache folder and just go into this hunter space we just made. And as you can see,
I had stayed up to write a few letters, but it was not a night for working.
This is working. I already imported the audio here. You just need to do a window here in animation. You go to sequencer and then add a sound, and you can just add a sound in here. And here's add a sound, and then you can just take this WAV data, edit the sound. Yeah, this is basically it. This is how you can animate your own lip sync from your animation.